All right, hello everybody. Nicholas Ashbaugh here. Welcome to a very special mini reading here. We're going to be taking a look at, of course, this upcoming lunar event, which is a full moon and also a full eclipse in the sign of Virgo. Let's get started. By the way, as I get the cards ready, you can see Apollo's napping behind us, so we'll let him hold space while we begin. Close your eyes if you will. Imagine that you are in a circle of light, and let's call in angels, spirit guides, and ascended masters. We're going to take a look at past, present, and future influences on this eclipse and full moon. All right, let's also take a look at some oracle cards for additional clarification and guidance. All right. As we take a look at what's coming through in the deep past, we have the Lovers in reverse. And this is really around self-acceptance because the card in and of itself is showing that you're deserving of love, that you're capable of bringing in great opportunities, people, places, and things. But the first thing that needs to be done is a little bit of inner recalibration. For any number of reasons, we all sometimes have a little bit of doubt around, do I deserve this? Can I do this? Can I achieve this? This card comes through as a resounding yes, but you have to believe it in order for it to happen, or at least for it to happen with greater ease. So as we're entering into the eclipse, the most important thing you can do is focus on themes of acceptance and forgiveness and really create a mantra, which is, I am loving and deserving and worthy. That is going to set the foundation for whenever this person, place, or opportunity comes knocking for you to be able to say yes, finally. Okay, so that's the first message. It's pretty clear to me. The other thing is perhaps there's already some opportunities knocking. And again, the blinders are on a bit because of something in the past where someone or perhaps some place made you feel like you weren't deserving. Let that go. It doesn't serve you any longer. This is a really powerful card because when we think of the Earth's heart, it's basically the Earth's core. It's constantly moving, just like our own heart, but it's also very magnetic. The movement of all of the materials there creates the magnetic field that protects our planet. So it's really important that you continue to allow your heart to move, to grow, and to expand. Any activities that make you feel that connection, this is where you really should be focusing your time and energy. So it could be a passion project. It could be something, because we're also looking at grounding energy here, that grounds you in purpose, that makes you feel safe, secure, and supported. So it could be a group of people that help bring that sense of family and security and grounding. That's the core focus here and the heart of the matter. It's also kind of encouraging you to peel away all of the sort of layers of the onion skin and get to, again, the center. And so a lot of times we protect ourselves. We create a very busy schedule. We are distracted with what we're watching on TV, what we're reading, what we're listening to on podcasts. But this is encouraging some time and some space. So definitely, of course, it goes without saying, but meditation is going to be super important on this eclipse and this full moon. But tuning into your heart and thinking, what do I need? What do I need to feel that sense of love and happiness and security? And how can I start to work on forgiving and loving myself? Okay? These are the core things to focus on. And again, keep your heart open. It's what's going to create more magnetic opportunities, but also it's what's going to protect you. You have to love yourself. You have to open up that chakra. Wonderfully, beautifully aligned to this is this nurturing energy of the Empress. And in this present moment, it's encouraging you to recognize, celebrate, and feel your power, to work on nurturing, loving, and also understanding that you have the power right now to create something amazing. Usually on a full moon, we're not going to go so active as we do like with a new moon, but there's something to let go of, and there's also something to maybe plant a seed of intention. You can still do both of those things on a full moon, and this is exactly what you can be focusing on there. This is also a chance, as we look at this, to give gratitude. You can see her in this contemplative, almost prayer-like pose. So this is a chance for you to say, thank you, mind, body, and spirit, for getting me to this moment. There's a sense of like survival energy that I definitely get here, and perseverance, and even stubbornness, and that is something to celebrate. So it is amazingly appropriate that the clarifying card here is chaos. This really does sum up the first 2.5 months of this new year. A lot of change, some of it predicted, some of it not. There's internal changes that are going on because we're not just looking at environmental energy, we're also looking at how this awakens something within. And there's a line in Dune, like the sleeper has awakened, right? So that's what a good storm can do for our heart, for our mind. And there is positive energy that comes from tower moments. And that's some of what might be going on for us right now. So it helps us clarify, who am I? What do I stand for? What do I want? And how am I going to weather the storm? We already talked about that with your initial card here, the Empress. You're going to take care of yourself, the people around you, and look at how firmly connected she is to the planet. You're going to really feel this sense of purpose, clarity, and strength. And remember, after the tower comes the star. So you will emerge from this challenge, from this moment, from this situation, stronger, clearer, and better. The key is to embrace that the change is actually happening. That's the one way to ensure that you don't get kind of pulled up like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz into the storm. You want to stay firmly planted and look beyond the storm, right? The storm is the distraction. That's the big takeaway here. The storm is the distraction. You can weather it, you can get through it, but where are you going next, and what did it stir up within you? Let's take a look. So in the future here, we have basically, to quote Mary J. Blige, no more drama. The Five of Swords is, it's just not worth arguing with people that won't listen. It's not worth trying to, articulate or defend yourself to people that lack the vision or the foresight of what's going on. I'm seeing basically a newfound confidence and clarity and maybe a lack of a need of validation, because she's kind of standing as the voice of reason. Like, again, we see the change, but she's rising above the change. She's learned to love herself, and she doesn't have to basically say, like, I need your love or your validation to get to the next level. Empress energy has it all within. And this is a transformative moment for you, for the planet. We have the mystical sister coming through, but the main thing that we're looking at here is, of course, a moth, which represents transformation. This eclipse, this full moon, is giving you clarity, permission, and a little bit of a push to spread your wings. Many of you have been sitting on a decision, sitting on a dream, something that has not been activated. But what we are seeing here is a storm that stirs up the heart. The heart now is grounded and awake, and it's going to allow you now to make the change that you need. Let's pull one additional card to see how you can do this effectively. So what can you do to make the most of this, to not feel like you have to, give into all of this sort of either the chaos or the conversation that distracts you from the metamorphosis? It's time to move, folks. It's time to move out, move up, move on. The Fool card, she was reversed, though. So some of you may feel frustrated in the following. You've taken 1 or 2 steps forward, but there is a little bit of a delay. Maybe 1 step back, maybe a side step. Maybe you're not sure when to take the first step. Rest assured that movement will happen. The Fool also moves forward untethered. She doesn't have the typical knapsack, but as you know, in the traditional Fool illustration, they're always carrying, here, I'll just grab the illustration for the deck here. So that's the Fool. He only has what he needs, right? And so this is a moment where you can ask yourself, who are the people that I want to surround myself with the most? What are the things that I need, the essentials? And Anything else really isn't worth the time and energy at present. So you're going to be very, almost like hyperfixated on the essentials, and you're going to just take one step at a time. You do not have to solve everything at once. Every day, plan a little bit, whether you're kind of cleaning up the chaos that might be your finances, that might be your emotional self, that might be your physical surroundings, whatever. It's one step, one day at a time, and eventually you're going to get to the destination. All right, folks, that is the mini reading for today. If you enjoyed this, a simple way to give back is just to like and to leave a comment below. And if you've never subscribed before, please do that. These are all free. They all help the channel and they make my day. So do me a favor and please do one of those at least, and my gratitude for that. By the way, before we get any questions about when the final 3 readings are coming out, I plan to drop at least one today, maybe 2. If not, the final 2 should drop tomorrow and Saturday. And then I'm going to get us ahead for the following month. So thank you for your patience. Again, I was getting over bronchitis, but I'm feeling great now. You can also give me a follow on social media. Every platform is listed below. I would love to have you, connected on all platforms, just in case any of the notifications don't come through here. An additional way to give back, if you feel called to do so, is to become a member. And you can also do super stickers, super chat, super like. All of those things really, really help. And again, no pressure there, but thank you. It allows me to do more videos like this, the bonus ones. So much appreciation in advance. If you ever need more information about me, please go to my website. It's nicholasashbaugh.com. Be aware that I don't give private readings, nor do I use direct messages. So if anybody does that, block report and let me know about it. And let's see if Apollo's behind us. He is. Can we see him? Yeah, he's still resting. All right, everybody. Thank you again for being the absolute best part of what I do here on YouTube. Wishing you all the best in the month ahead, and I will see you soon. Take care.